Cheryl here with inkedpulp. Boy, do I have fun for you today. Oh, but before I get into that, if you're new here, welcome. We love having you here. We always love new people. Feel free to interact as much as you would like or as little as you would like. If you're returning, one of our regulars, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to have some fun today. What else? I guess that's everything. We can go ahead and kind of jump right into it. So, a while back, I made, well, hi. Long time no see, Carrie. Um, a while back, I showed you how to make an ephemera holder, and we were using the vellum, and we had to like tape it all down and then sew it and then reinforce it with some washi tape. And it actually was pretty labor intensive. And I found I was watching a video a couple days ago, and this woman had a genius way that is so easy. In fact, I may crank out a few of these and put them in my store for sale. Hi, Nydia. So I'm excited. I'm excited about this because it will not take us long at all. This is the secret. We'll come back to that later. And I've got some cardstock for the signatures, and I've got some papers. I picked these two papers for the cover, and then I picked an Amazon envelope also to be the cover. So I'm just gonna cut this little flap off, and I'm gonna jump right in and start making the Nydia, was it you who was asking me back when I made this originally if I sold these? And I think I said no because they're way too labor intensive to make. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty close to the right size. So now I will be able to make them. I don't know if we can get this off. I don't know if it's necessary, but I'm going to go ahead and fold this. I'm going to jump right in and get this done so that we can get to the fun part. All right. So this is just an Amazon envelope, and I love it because it's kind of padded and squishy, and it sounds good. I just want to make all these creases really sharp. All right. Let's do the outside first. So I thought I would put this butterfly paper on the outside. And I am going to sew this. Yeah, I think you did too. So if you want me to make you one of these, I certainly can. Wait till you see how easy this is. I mean, other than this part, which is the pretty standard, you know, making a cover for a journal. That's same for the ephemera. Have you ever made an ephemera holder, Carrie? We can never have too many ephemera holders. All right, let's put down that side first, and then I'll do the other side. And I'm going to try to do this so that I only have to cut a couple of sides. I'm going to try to line this up here right at the edge. Now let's do the other side. Yeah, I mean, the way that you have, wait, I don't know if you've done it this way, Carrie, but oh my gosh, this is going to be awesome. I cannot wait to show you guys this. Yeah, they're the first way that I showed, they're very, very labor intensive, and you have to really get things lined up correctly for the stitching to work, and it just was not something I was excited about doing a whole bunch of. But this one, I'm pretty excited, and I'm not worried about getting it super, super duper glued down because I am going to sew it. Okay. And that fits. There's only one side that we need to cut. And so what I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to put it this way so that I only have one to cut at the top and one to cut at the bottom. Make sure this is the right way. Well, this part probably not, but do you use like vellum or acetate and make the pockets and kind of sew them in? I mean, that's the pretty standard way of doing it. Hi, Mike. We missed you yesterday. We did the card for Beth. Oh, I didn't get the inside part in it yet. I'll do that today, and I'll show it to you guys tomorrow before I ship it. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. It's going to be very different. You wait till you see, Carrie. You're going to love it. Thumbs up, please, if you haven't yet. Show me a little bit of love. There. Yeah, that happens. So how many of you forgot that it was daylight savings time today? I woke up and I keep my iPad right next to my bed because I often wake up in the middle of the night, and that lets me, you know, play around on it if it's right near my bed. And oh, well, you won't have to sew for this. I mean, you can. I am going to sew around the edges, but you certainly don't have to. So there's no sewing required in this method, which is why I absolutely love it. Turned your clocks back last night. Well, I got up this morning. I looked at my iPad. I'm like, oh, it's only 7 o'clock. Yay. I got plenty of time. I can get up, take my medicine, get my coffee, and, you know, be ready to go. Get downstairs and get prepped for my idea. And then I went in the kitchen and I turned around and looked back at the clock on the wall in the family room, and it said 8 o'clock. And I thought, oh crap, I read my iPad wrong. So, of course, the iPad, you know, the electronics automatically turn back, but the clock on my wall, not so much. So I started panicking, and then I remembered it was daylight. Ah, I gotcha. So your daylight savings time is different. I know they keep talking about, well, this is standard time now. They're talking about what, just keeping daylight savings time and not changing the clocks. I can't remember exactly what the deal is, but I know our government has talked about. All right, let's fold this. And then I'm going to go and sew this really quick before I start making my signatures, because I do want to sew it. All right, I'll be right back, you guys. I'm just going to sew this really, really quick. And then I'll be right, actually, I'm not very far from you. So if you holler real loud, I can hear you. All right. All right. Zigzag or straight stitch? That is the question. I think we'll just go with straight. We'll just go with the straight stitch. Okay, there's one side. And two sides. And three sides, or four sides. So have I got your curiosity all piqued about this new easy way to make an ephemera holder? I mean, we will get one done start to finish within the hour, which I could never do before. All right. Oh, and I want to let you guys know that I will probably freeze off and on a little bit. Don't worry about it. It's oh, I got a little jaggedy around the edge there. That's okay. This is just for me. All right, so there's the cover. I have rescued 4 or 5. There's plenty of YouTube videos that'll show you that, Mike. Now, I've got these pieces of cardstock, and I've got 5 of them, but I only want 4. I'm going to do 2 signatures with 2 pages each, or 2 folios each, because I'm not making them huge, because this is really thick cardstock, and it'll fill up when you put your ephemera in it, so I don't want to overpack it. I'd rather have more ephemera holders, and if I ever wanted to add more, I certainly could. But let's... no idea how to use them. That's funny. I learned how to use a sewing machine back in junior high school in the 1970s when we still had home ec classes. Good morning, Donna. Look at this. We're only 15 minutes in, and I am already to the point of sewing in signatures. So I'm going to put... maybe I'll put this other one, and I'll go get one more. Maybe I'll do 3. just because it's going so fast and it's going to continue to go fast. We'll have this thing finished in no time. Let me go get one more treadle. The others are hand wound. Wow. What's the point if you have to do it by hand? I do a sewing machine because it's automatic. All right. All right, so we'll do 3 folios per signature. So there's, or maybe we'll do 2, but do 3 signatures. How's that? Hi, Stacy. Let's do that. Let's do 3 signatures with all right, are we all on board with that? We'll do 3 signatures and All right, so I got to make a template. Let's get a piece of paper. Hi, Penny. I'm showing a brand new way that I just saw on the internet. I had to order some pieces before I could show you guys. And you may have already seen this once I show it, but aw. Oh, by the way, I wanted to tell you I got your package. And thank you so much for the little extras. And I thanked Big Mama yesterday. Okay, let's see. Where is my pen? Let's just use this pencil. Okay, so this is the top. Ah, pencil's got a broken. It did. Now, were those little work basket books from you? Because I didn't buy those, and it didn't say. The other thing said, you know, gift from you, but the work basket didn't say who it was from, so I was assuming that those were from you. Okay, so we want all right, so we want one in the middle. I'm actually going to go a little higher on this. And one here. Hi, Pam. Welcome, welcome. We're just getting to the fun part of making this ephemera holder. Okay. Let's go at 0 and over 1/4 and over 1/4. A 1/4 and a 1/4 and and a quarter. All right. So here we have this. Now, my challenge right now is that I have been packing everything up so I can, you know, I'll use this. Actually, I think I had 2 of them and they're both packed away. And so I don't have a pokey tool out here, but let me just put this up here so I keep it straight. And we're going to put a hole there. And if they don't go all the way through, I will. Oh, the work basket. There were 2 little work basket magazines in there. Or maybe those belong to somebody else. I don't know. I just know I had 2 little work baskets. Oh, thank you. I love those, by the way. All right. Let's make sure these went all the way through. They did not. So we'll just poke these all the way through. Oh, yeah, I definitely can. Some good ephemera. Penny, you weren't here yesterday, were you? I don't think so.
Talking to me?
No, I'm online. My husband, are you talking to me? We made the card for Beth, and I just got to put a sentiment in it, and tomorrow I'll mail it. Look at that, all that lace, and isn't that pretty? And just a little card for Beth. Okay, we have to pick the second week in November. Who shall we make something for this week? Because remember, we want to pick one person a quarter, or a week throughout the month. Now, I had one thought, maybe Carol Tinson, because, you know, she just had the brain tumor diagnosis, or if somebody has another person, it doesn't even have to be anybody. Okay, now these are shorter, so what I'm going to do is kind of center them top to bottom, but what I have to do then is be sure to mark them so that I know how to line them up on the other 2 signatures so they're the same. So Carol, you think would be a good person? Okay. Well, we'll make something for Carol. I don't really know anything about her, so I don't know, you know, like what she likes or whatever, but we'll just make something nice. All right. I've seen some people put these in the spine of a book. To line them up. This is not lining up exactly with the crease. Come on. Hang on. Okay, so we'll work on something this coming week for Carol. And then I've got my little marks here for top and bottom. This is probably the hardest part of the whole thing. All right, let's go for it. Yeah, thanks, Pam. It really did turn out pretty. And it was exactly what I had in mind, although I was told that Beth is not really a shabby chic kind of girl. I thought that because it was sort of meant to be comforting, that maybe the shabby chic would, or the all the lace. I didn't really think of it as shabby chic, but I guess it is. Hi, Big Mama. Uh, we're making an ephemera holder using a new technique. And I wonder if I can. No, I'm not going to do that. All right, there's one signature. This is the hardest part of the whole thing. We're making an easy peasy ephemera holder, no sewing, although I did sew around the cover, that's optional. But there's no sewing to make this ephemera holder. As soon as I get these stitched in, we'll get to the fun part, which shows you how to make the pockets with no sewing. All right, there's two. All right. Last one, then we'll sew them in. Hey, April. All right. I don't know if these will actually line up. They should. All right. Here we go with this. Now so this is the cover of our new, this kind of got wonky here when I was stitching it. I'll have to maybe stitch over that again. But this is the cover. Now let me get my threads out and we'll put the thread. Let's see. How about this kind of light yellow, and it matches the yellow in the butterflies. I know, isn't it pretty? Okay, let's go this way. This thing is a tangled mess. Oh, what a tangled web we weave. But I'm not practicing to deceive. I'm not practicing anything like that. I need to order some more needles. And I don't know if I'm going to have enough of this, maybe. Yeah, it is really pretty. One, two, three. I don't know if I'm going to have enough, but we'll see. I think I have more of it if I run out. All right. Let's get this in here. I have papers that I have had for 10 years, Big Mama, and I have been just hoarding them, and I'm not doing that anymore. I'm using it up because you know what? Pretty papers come along all the time. At least that's what I'm telling myself. And I can always, always, always. No. Do I want them tied on the outside or the inside? I think I want the outside, so it doesn't get in the way of the okay, now I didn't mark on the actual folios which was the top and which was the bottom, but I can kind of tell. Based on the way they space in the cover. So my signatures only have 2 folios each. You know what? I used to do that when I did bead weaving because it helped with that. So I used to, but I never thought to do it with journaling. But that's a great idea. But yes, I used to do it. And I have a ton of beeswax because I have my, when I saw on my, my saw blades, I use beeswax. All right. There's that. And then we're going to go on this outside. And for those who have never put together a cover and pages, whether it's a journal or an ephemera book or whatever, this is the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I think most of you are aware of it. But the key here, especially because I'm using several layers of embroidery floss, you don't want to sew through the threads because then you won't be able to pull it tight. All right. Well, we can maybe put a couple dangles on that. So let's pull that tight. Okay, I'm going to leave those there for now. My husband's vacuuming upstairs, so if you hear that noise, that's just my hubby. 1, 2, and 3. I think I'm going to have just enough. A spool of what? Not beeswax. Mine are in little bars. But you have a spool of what, Big Mama? Okay. Come on. Oops. That didn't work. All right. That's now look at us. It's only 33 minutes in, and we're, like I said, this is going to be done within an hour. It just doesn't take that long. Oh, I've never seen that. I just have bars of beeswax that whoops, let's make sure that I've got this the right way, and I can already see that I don't. So let's pull this back through and turn it over. I had it lined up the wrong way. All right, and then through here, and through here. I'm going to hold on to this so I make sure it doesn't pull all the way through, because that is annoying, I can tell you from experience. All right. Where's the extra one? There it is. Come on. Pull that tail through. Pull it pretty tight. And then put it through here without stitching through the threads. That's always the trick. There we go. Put these over here. This one goes under. Is there anybody here who's new to sewing together folios into a cover? And if so, let me know if you have any questions. I'm just going to use this whole piece. I'll have to look into that. But like I said, I already use it for my saw blades, so I've got plenty of beeswax. All right, let's look at our last one and see which way. Oops. It's going to go this way. All right. So I started to tell you guys yesterday, and I don't know if I ever finished, about the comment I received from the one lady, and I did really appreciate it, that she loved my work, but my videos were too long, you know, these live videos. And my response to her, and I am going to start doing this, is that, you know, with the live format, they are going to be long, because that's just the nature of being interactive, is that it's going to take longer to get all the input, and that's just the way it goes. But I recognize that some people don't want to spend all that time and don't really care about the banter back and forth and all of that. And so I'm going to start making more static recorded videos. Need to go to the workshop, the bath. Well, Big Mama, you have a wonderful day. You'll have to come back and see the secret. Maybe right before you leave, you can come back and check in with us, because I'm just about getting ready to start with the secret ingredient that makes this a no-sew ephemera holder. Just about ready to start as soon as I get this last one in. All right, I'm going to leave these because I may put some dangles on them. I'm not going to worry about those right now. So we'll just leave those and, you know, add some charms or whatever. Okay. And this thing does, you know, pop up. You can put a little closure on it if you want. I think after you use it for a while, it'll get, you know, like I have this one here, and I put more folios in, I think. No, I only have 2 per signature. But this is well worn, and it's made the same way, so it will lay down over time. All right, so what's the secret ingredient? Oh, you guys, wait till you see this. So I saw a video where the woman was using these, and these are file cabinet label holders. So they would stick on a file cabinet, and then you would put a label in here to say, you know, what's in the file cabinet. Well, we can also use them for labels here. Now, I don't know how good the sticky is on these, so I'm going to find out, but it's as simple as that. And you can make them, so you see, there's an ephemera holder. You can put as many of these on a page as you want. They also make some that are index card size. So if you want a big pocket, but there you go. And I left a little, I did that on purpose because I wanted to have a taller pocket for some things. And just like that, you've got an ephemera holder. Okay, you guys, now is the time where you say, ooh, ah. I mean, look at that. How easy could that be? And you just, I'm only going to put 2 on this one. So I have 2 big ones. Isn't that wonderful? There's no sewing. They don't have to be at the same spot. Yeah, just stick them down wherever you would like. Whoops, that one kind of went on crooked. Let's see if I can lift it. I can, but it's pretty. Yeah, nope. Can't lift it, so I was hurrying and I got them on. Now I'm going to leave this one, just one at the bottom, and I'm going to do the same thing over here. Well, no. Yeah, I'll do the same thing over here. So if I have real tall stuff that I want to put in there, you can have them whatever side you want. I got them on Amazon. Is this not amazing? And look how fast it is. I mean, just like that. And I have these from yesterday that need a place to be stored, so I'll just stick them in there. I will put, hang on, let me find the link to the one. There's a bunch of them on Amazon, a bunch of different ones. I'll link the ones that I bought. And you can also find, like I said, you can get, here we go, this, and then I can't, you know what? I have a really hard time finding just the link. Let's see, where did she tell me? There was a place where there was a plus sign? I don't know how to get, I can send the link. Well, actually, let me do this. Let me message it to, let me message it here, and then I can copy from my message too, because I don't know how to get just the link out of Amazon. But I can copy. This is probably the long way, but yeah, you just have to look for, there we go. Now, I don't know if that is actually, nope, that isn't the, hang on a second. Copy that. Let me try this one more time. Ah, do they have them at the dollar store? Cool. They're not very expensive. Okay, there it is. There we go. So I'm going to leave those 2 tall ones. and then I'll go back. Oh, put 3 on here. Probably get index card. Have you used them to do ephemera holders, Penny? Never seen. Look up the index card ones. I actually found a site where they have multiple sizes, like lots of different sizes. Now, if you're going to do 3 per page, it's going to take a few of them. If you have, you know, an ephemera holder like this one that's got 3 folios or 3 signatures in it. But I think I paid, let's see, what did I pay for those? $7.99. So it wasn't. I'll do another one with just 2. Yeah, they definitely have them. So the biggest challenge for me is getting these things on straight. And anyway, I don't need to keep going through and putting these down. You guys can see because I have several pages left to go. So, but that's it. That's the ephemera holder. We can put these little pockets in here that we made. Look at that. So there is the no sew, other than putting the, you know, the signatures in. Other than that, the no sew ephemera holder. So I just got a small package of them because I wanted to see if I like them. I will be ordering larger ones, and I will probably make a few of these and put them in my store. The only thing is, make sure that you're putting them with the slot towards the top. I almost put a couple of them upside down. So as long as you make sure you're putting them on the right way. This would hold a lot of ephemera. I think 2 folios and into 2 signatures would be plenty. I don't think you need 3 signatures for an ephemera holder. That's just my personal opinion. Because this one's taken an awful lot of pockets. There we go. I'll finish this one folio. I know, Carrie, isn't that great? I was floored when I saw this, and I was like, I have to have these. And if they have them at the dollar store, I will be looking for them. The only question I have on these, and I would probably go burnish them down just to make sure they're down, you know, really good, because I don't know how good the glue is, although they're meant to go on file cabinets, so I think they're pretty good. Anyway, that is today's tip. Today's little project. And we'll do one more on the back here. So I've used quite a few in this. Now, the size of these, they're 4 1/4, I think, inches wide. They make smaller ones, so be careful that you pay attention to what size you're buying, because some of them are shorter. which if you make a smaller ephemera holder, if you make a small one, that would be fine. Okay, I'm all the way through. I've got one more signature to do, but those are filling up. And like I said, it's got a, you know, you might want to put a, but look at that. That is so cool. Now I can go pack all my ephemera in here that I don't have room for. Like I have these leaves. Haven't cut them all out yet, but I have these leaves that can go in here so that they are out of the way. I'm going to tear this off too. Haven't fussy cut them all yet. But if I know I want to find my leaves and I know I'm never going to find them on my messy desk, now I know. I'll just have to be able to find the book. So here are some small little stamped images that I did. And some little birds. So these are just little small stamped images, and there they are. So that's it, folks. That is a new way to make an ephemera holder. I'm excited. I'm really excited. And look at that. It's not even an hour. And we put this thing together. Doing it the other way with having to put the vellum across and sew it, and there's no way you could make one of these in an hour. So, tell me something, ladies. I'm going to have to put a little glue between that, but that's fine. What would you think something like this would sell for? And probably not 3 signatures, only 2, because I don't think you need 3. So 2 signatures, 2 folios. Ah. No, that's the other thing, is the vellum doesn't hold up very well. What happens is when you put stuff in and out, that's a great question. See, this one I put some charms on it too. When you put stuff in and out, it tears. So you can tear it, or it'll start tearing away from the, and so you have to go and put washi tape on it when it tears at the, so let me find, I know there's more in here that have, but you see how, and these pockets are a lot deeper, and the problem with that is then you have to try to, with these little labels, you have to try to dig down in there and get what you want, or use a pair of tweezers. And what it does is it tears the vellum along where it's stitched. It rips up, and then you know, you can fix it. You just have to put washi tape over it, but it does come up. Now this one came up and I put washi tape, and that tore too, so I had to put a piece of like packing tape over that. This was my very first one I ever made. You can see I have extra washi tape on here because they've torn. So no, the vellum, it's exactly these are not as, I mean, you know, I've had this for a couple of years now, at least 2 years, and you know, it's holding up okay, but it will tear, and you will have to put some. And then this one tore at the top here, the vellum tore, and so I had to put a piece of, same thing down here. If you look under this, there's a big tear in that, and so I had to, so yeah, it doesn't hold up as, I mean, it's okay, but I think these are the cat's meow, because yeah, so Nydia, now you can make your own. But I asked, do you guys have an idea? Like, if I charge $10 for one of these, would that? Well, crap! I put this one on upside down. Okay. Wonder if I put the heat gun on it for a minute. I put one in upside down. Yeah, but the acetate, when you sew on it, it's gonna have a problem too, though, I think. I don't know. Some people use acetate and some people use vellum. Yeah, these don't want to come up, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna set this down here, pointing at it. Ouch. Okay. Yep. But it probably would work better. Although, like I said, I did that one a few years ago, so it's held up pretty well. So now if that happens to you, just take a heat gun. I mean, it tore the paper a little, but it's an ephemera holder. It's not that big a deal. And then I'm just going to put some Fabri-Tac on here and glue it back down because I don't think the glue would be sticky enough now after pulling it up. And some of it has paper on it, so I'm just going to put the Fabri-Tac on and glue it down right side up this time. Can't believe I did that after just telling you guys to watch for that. What a great, I was wondering if that would work with page protectors instead of vellum. Oh, thank you, Penny. Yeah, thumbs up if you guys would, if you haven't. These are just so easy. Peel them off and stick them down, and they're not, I mean, I think I have to go back and look, but I'm sure if I buy them in a bigger bulk, the price per piece is probably going to go down. That's usually how it works. I only bought 50 because I wanted to try them first. Yeah, this one kind of got screwed up, but it's not going to be the end of the world. I could have just put down a new one, but yeah. Yes, Taylor, I'm so glad you came in. So there it is. You can't really tell. I mean, you tell a little bit, but it's down there pretty good. Hopefully that's the only one I did that on. It is. So yeah, there's, and like I said, I didn't buy any of the index card ones, but page protectors and haven't made. Yeah, I mean, page protectors are big, so you'd have to kind of cut them down, I guess. And then I don't know if you would want to sew them. And the thing I like about these is I don't have to sew them. And by not having to sew them, I can have them at different places on my page. Because when you sew them, you're going to sew around this. Well, it's going to sew through to the back. So you have to have the two lined up so that it sews in the same place and you don't sew them shut. So with this method, you can put them anywhere. You can make, like I said, one big pocket. You can do 3, you can do 2. And I probably will order some of the index card size. They're just bigger. So if you have real big stuff. Yeah, this is so quick and easy. So anyway, I was so excited when I saw this the other day. I had to show you girls because I didn't know if you'd seen it before. And I posted the link above to the ones I bought. But when you go to look, you'll see there are many, many, many different styles, or not styles, but brands. And there's one brand that yeah, I know. All right, ladies, well, I'll let you go shop on Amazon and find your little label holders. and get them ordered so you can make some ephemera holders. Now I have a new ephemera holder. Yay! I do need to go in and glue this down around the edges, but I'll take care of that. All right, ladies. Thank you so much for being here. And gents, Mike's here too. Ladies and gents. Thank you for being here. And I'll be anxious to hear if you... yeah. See you all soon. Hugs all around. Bye. Bye. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Love you all. Bye. Thumbs up.